multiple people. So for example, if I just
Good evening, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. We're back with more Persona 5 Royale! Woo! I hope you are all doing well so far, as coming in with the first, reclaiming your title as winner of the Gambit. How are we doing tonight? TKO Mike! Welcome in. I hope everyone is having a wonderful time zone so far. Only feral antics allowed. Correct. We live for the chaos here. um, Thank you all for being so patient as I took last night off. I was in so much pain when I got in from work. I think just the combination of having the late night cleaning shift right after doing two back-to-back 11-hour streams, my back was not having it. So I appreciate y'all's patience and understanding as always. Day good, got some writing done, work was draining, but I survived, so it's a win. Exactly, we will survive out of spite because we will not let capitalism kill us. Not in this house. Absolutely not. I had a pretty chill day, actually. I mostly just read. And I didn't get up to too much. Got a little bit of cleaning done. And just reading and relaxing. um, yeah, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so close to 100 followers. I think I'm 3 away, and I'm absolutely baffled and blown away. Hopefully we can hit that in like the next month or so. That would be amazing. But I love all of y'all's faces. I'm so happy to have y'all here with me. I hope so too. Thank you, Az. But TKO Mike, how's your day doing? Hopefully so far so good. Does anyone have any plans for the week? Aside from work? We're back to 34,000 gamer points. Time to not spend them all in one go again. Oh god, I shudder at the havoc and the chaos 34,000 gamer points could wreck. Oh god, that's terrifying. Please be nice. It's good you're making it better. Oh, that's so sweet. I don't know if I'm necessarily making things better. A little bit more chaotic, sure. But I'm happy that you're here. I hope y'all. Oh, this Mango Loco monster is making things excellent. As long as you've got some water to go with it, as I warned you, I will brave the passport office if I have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. I drank 4 bottles today. Good. Let me live. I want you to live. That's why I'm inflicting self-care on you. That is why I'm so insistent. I want you to live. No, my passport expired, so I don't have a current one. Um, but I will get one if I have to. So, I you better be taking care of yourself, or I'll make you take care of yourself. I'll make it happen. Tonight's stream is sponsored, not sponsored by I've made a sparkling mango lemongrass tea. So this is what I've been sipping on today. I'm not mad at it. I'm good with this. To be honest, when it comes to tea, I'm not super picky. For iced tea, I prefer like just a little bit of sweet, and I just want to dump soda water in it so it's sparkling. And I'm a happy girl. I am easy in that regard. Mango Loco. Is that like a different offshoot of monsters? Because aren't there like a couple different like loco monsters, or am I thinking of something else? That sounds so familiar. Oh, speaking of familiar, I was because I know we were talking about this, God, probably like a month ago now. Somebody had mentioned, was it Ghoul? Had mentioned something about Baja Blast, like having a bottle of Baja Blast that didn't come from like a Taco Bell. I was at my convenience store a couple days ago, and they had the Mountain Dew Baja Blast in the bottles. And I'm like, oh my God, it's here too. Yeah, that was cool. I thought so. It's like, I know it's real. I should have taken a picture to slap it in the group chat as proof that I saw it and it wasn't just a unicorn or a fever dream. Canada is healing. What do you mean Canada is healing? Canada's doing fine. It's fine. I don't know. I'm currently mad at my convenience store though because they haven't had Barks root beer in like a month and a half. It's been A&W, which if it's bottled root beer, A&W is not great. Like it's better than no root beer, but like Barks is my go-to. If it's fountain root beer, I really like A&W. It's creamy, but like in a good way. I If you haven't had it, like fountain A&W root beer, you're missing out. But my convenience store has been choosing violence lately and only stocking A&W and W and no Barks, and I'm heartbroken. It probably isn't going to be a super super long stream tonight. Like I can't do 10 or 11 hours because I do work, but we shall see how far along we get. Um, I am what are you doing? I am planning on God, no, not again. What do you mean not again? That was so much fun. I want to do more of those. I was impressed with the 2 days alone. Listen, if I hadn't worked Monday would have been another one. I would have gone three in a row. I am in it to win it. Don't implode for stream. What? I would have. I mean, my internet doesn't love me for it. Every once in a while, Reginald acts up and is like, nope, not today. But three in a row, insanity. It was so much fun, though. I thought you guys all seemed to be having fun with me. Like, should I. Was it a bad choice? Persona! Hey, Chris. Were you able to get your marking done? How are you? I'm not doubting the fun aspect. Okay. Because, like, if y'all aren't into it, then, like, I won't do them. I was having fun, though. Finished at 4 a.m. I died. No dying. We're not allowed to die. I am ghost now. If you're gonna be a ghost now, can you tell Reginald to quit fucking with my electronics? That would be phenomenal. What I'm doubting is how well your body will handle that, you espresso addicted fiend. I mean, I gotta get the stamina up, that's all. I'm disappointed in myself for not being able to do the full 12 hours. I thought I would make it. Mustache! Hello! How are you? Happy time zone? I just got done watching Acolyte. That show fucking cooks. Acolyte. I don't know that one. Is it an anime? Where can I investigate that? Oh, it's Star Wars. Okay. So, okay, Disney. I don't know. I'm very removed from the Star Wars universe. I didn't even finish the final trilogy. I get distracted. I can't help it. But no, eventually I want to be able to do like super, super long streams. Um, like I feel like a 24-hour stream, like subathon thing could be fun. I think it'd be fun. That's fine. It didn't end strong. That I don't know. I just I forgot about it, to be honest, through like no fault of the movies. I just my attention, if I'm not active, I don't know. It didn't hold my attention, I guess. Absolutely. I think it'd be fun. I mean, lots of caffeine and water and pizza, and it'll be great. That's basically how I got through the weekend. I'm opting out of the word games. Oh no. You don't have to. I just thought it would be at least a little bit more entertaining than just throwing up like a silent BRB screen for 5 to 10 minutes. Because I mean, I, I know my setup and everything is still a little bit jank, but I'm working on it. Just the slow steps, slow improvements. I would be there if you do it. I would love to have you along, TKO Mike. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. We'll get there eventually, but it's I gotta work on the gamer streamer stamina. But yeah, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stream tonight, but if it does end up hitting like 2 hour marks, I'm gonna try and do some self-care breaks in there. I feel like every 2 hours is like a healthy amount of time. And we should all try and get up and stretch our legs a little bit, refresh the drink, refresh the snacks. That seems like a good choice. Time to play Elden Ring. I'm not touching it. Not touching it. Though maybe 1,000 paid subs was a bit of a high bar. That might be mean to hold you guys to. I might adjust that stretch goal a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. Curls up on the stream chat couch. I'm here on the other side of whatever funk my brain woke me up with. Kit, hello, welcome in. I'm sorry your brain is being mean to you. I'm happy to have you here. You can just hang out and chat as much or as little as you like and enjoy the company. Hopefully I can make you smile a little bit. But it will be, I am manifesting the comfiest of comfy couch with like soft squishy pillows and cozy blankets and your comfort drink of choice. That is what I am manifesting for you, my friend. Alrighty, but on that note, what time are we at? 17. Okay, so for the VOD, we'll say gameplay starts at 18. Yeah, that works. Alright. I think it's time to get into some Persona though. Let's do this. Wait a minute. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I want. There we go. My god, 79. Almost 80 hours. 80 hours. Fuck, this game is massive. I love it though. Is my plant okay?
Nice.
My plant downstairs. Right, we'll make coffee then. I just coffee.
Hey.
Make sure your clothes up.
Oh.
Yes. All right.
Okay, that's right. I have to get one more point on baby girl's confidant meter, and then I gotta crank up a catchy. Because we maxed out Ponytail, and I believe we've maxed out Goth Mommy. So we just gotta crank those two up.
Well then.
I don't think I can do anything about Baby Girl until he calls for me.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
Fuck him up. Oh man, our ranking tanked. I wonder what kind of people the culprits are. Probably some idiots with a misguided sense of justice. Look, can they arrest those guys already? Special Investigations is on it. I'm sure they'll be caught soon. What kind of people are they? I want to see what they look like.
What's going on?
I totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are they gonna do this? We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why'd the school decide to have the festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date just because our school's all over the news? Moving it to next Tuesday only makes more work for us. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we're holding the festival on a weekday. It'll also be an inconvenience to anyone we already invited. And what about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the student sharing special? This is gonna be a real weird festival with morale so low. Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We really have no clue what methods they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square. It's a square in which adding up the number in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Twitch TV Zen, please look at this.
Do you know this one?
Now, tell me the total count for each column in this magic square. I have no fucking clue. I don't math. So I'm gonna make Google Math for me instead. Oh, Google. That's a Sudoku puzzle square. Oh yeah, I guess it does kind of look like a Sudoku. Thank you, Google.
Correct.
It's easy once you know which numbers fit in the empty squares. A 3x3 square only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. In a 5x5 square, there are more than 200 million. Can you believe that?
No way.
Nice going.
You must be really smart to be able to answer the question. Nope, but Google is. Yas. If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? I'd choose the magic squares, hands down. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated, and math doesn't kill anyone. Having everyone out there looking for the culprit is getting me down. I feel you, Mona. So what do we gotta do as the school festival's exec committee? I'll need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want to see as the guest of honor. Oh right, that thing they do every year. You mean how those lame guests come to do a panel, right? The festival's dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over. Ugh, that's so damn boring. Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home. But you do that all the time. I can look stuff up. So, did you find anything hard about that? No good, huh? Sorry. It'll rouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. I'm counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation. Link! Hello! How's it going? Welcome in.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right?
I'm doing alright. I hate my internet right now. Playing Final Fantasy XIV while rubber banding is the worst. Oh no! The internet gremlins got you today. I'm so sorry.
Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
We're gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
We're not gonna get arrested because the police tracked her down, right? That's the last thing we need now.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Seriously? Even you're having trouble with this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. It said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads might produce. That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now. Even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup? Whoa, no need to deny it so seriously. It was just a joke. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school. As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Hi.
Hey, Twitch TV. Twitch TV. Good evening. No! I actually have quite a bit to do. I'm waiting for someone right now, in fact. I'll let you know once I have a little more time. Until then, our battles will have to wait. Fuck! Fine.
Smash.
Getting crazy out there with all those incidents happening. Well, it'll make my job easier if the cops have their attention elsewhere, you know? So, you're here because you saw my message, right? In that case, do some work around the shop. That should be fun for a gun enthusiast like you, huh?
Good.
See ya.
What does that detective think he's doing? He's just trying to get popular, isn't he? He wants to stand out. Just hurry up and arrest the Phantom Thieves already. I'm curious. It seems like he knows something. I bet he found out some really juicy secret.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto. Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun? Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
I'm trying.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
About that.
For real?
Could you send that my way, please? I'll contact him right away.
I gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more. I have a response already. He says let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what. We're counting on you, Makoto.
Who would have thought we end up relying on Akechi? Wait, I didn't check the plan. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Nice.
Creativity is a curse, I say. How so?
Hey!
Make sure you close up.
Whoa.
Yes! All right.
Well then. Good morning.
Ponytail.
Well...
Have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay? I'll be fine.
Yes.
Alright then. Oh, that reminds me. The school festival is tomorrow, isn't it? I had no idea that the preparations would take so much work. I underestimated it. But working with everyone to put everything together feels great. I hope you all have a fun time tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do some training today, so please excuse me.
Hey.
Who we're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? I kinda saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances, though? Why'd he agree to come here? It probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow then. You're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I gonna miss the panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought. But for now, we'll just need to endure it. At least until we can get some more intel.
Yes.
Baby girl. I met a friend from college the other day. We got caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true now that we've got so many years behind us. Sometimes, people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? But there's a reason for this. This phenomenon has a name too.
How about you?
Alright, switch TV-kun. From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason our memories can differ from reality? Memory bias.
This is it. Right.
Yes. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true.
No way.
Aha.
Nice going.
I didn't need Google for that one. The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. False memories, huh? But it's totally real to the person, right? What a strange concept. My noggin has too many tasks it wants to do. Oh no. I got 2 documents open for the fanfic at the art program. I'm cooked. Let them cook, guys. Let them cook. Oh, our grades are out. How'd you do? Oh, damn, I'm dead. I wish I could get in the top 10. People look at the smart students differently. I'm in the top 10! Yeah, motherfucker!
Whoa.
Everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. Crank that shit. Oh, that's already cranked. Damn it. Any word from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh? That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it will be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep. What's that bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was gonna go in hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front.
Welcome home. You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok. And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
Honorable my ass. Fuck that guy.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem. and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
I feel I've met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out. I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
Bullshit.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature. If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs. I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? Oh, I didn't notice I had a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. Really? Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. How can you afford that distraction? How's your studying going? Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well? Oh. Dr. Maruki? Probably. I see. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. At a time like this? This is the perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, are you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I've just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure.
Hey!
No. I probably can't. I was drawn in before I knew it. His articulate words moved me to the core. This country's got a first-rate economy with a cut-rate government. He's a rare specimen. Our souls resonate on the same frequency. That is, exceptional people can always recognize one another. You'll see one day. I'll be going home. Good, get out, let me cook. Let me make coffee.
Hey!
Make sure your clothes up.
Yes, all right.
Well then.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plainclothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss. Acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me. You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much. It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct? Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately. Shall we head off to the stands then?
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
That doesn't even sound remotely possible! Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Calm down, Bakugo.
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that!
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens. I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait. Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
Russian roulette.
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
God damn it, it's horrific. Big red. Nom nom.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
Do I want to take the red one? I feel... Fuck it.
Ooh, impressive as always.
Do it, no balls. What?
Oh, everyone's all here.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I'm started gearing up.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
No shit, everyone recognizes you.
That's because you were sloppy. I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
Bro.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But...
It's fine. It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what. That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things. So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be?
I'm starting to panic now that we're like at November and I don't have Akechi maxed out.
Oh?
Wait. Raine? Yusuke's missing. Did he find baby girl? Where'd he wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. Think he's still checking out all the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home. Excuse me. You are Dr. Takuto Maruki, correct?
Yes.
My name is Yusuke Kitsugawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Kosei High. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now, I wish to speak with you as well. Oh, Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san.
Quite.
Well, I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You're here about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct. Now, teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into its endless abyss.
Hold on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize. I simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed.
How about it?
How about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course, there's no charge. All you have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well. You and I shall go head to head. I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but, there won't be any of that. I see. So you were Madarame-san's... It's in the past. Curious. I never imagined counseling to be like this.
Well,
I'd say this is less counseling and more about building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's own emotions. That's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining in a proper counseling session, though. I just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusions, how? Are they truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that. But life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, and without them even realizing it. If I can help lift the weight off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been a most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kitsugawa-kun, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at the moment? Would it be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is for it to improve through my own efforts. I see. Then what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brush with care. Oh, I see.
All right.
At any rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday. Aww.
Well
Tomorrow's the moment of truth. Akechi's panel. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legend of the lost Inari has come to an end. Where the hell were you? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to see him. So he was there. Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you all at home? Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to the dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Tomorrow is Akechi-kun's panel after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true. We'll need to stay focused tomorrow. We have to stay calm no matter what he says. Right, I'll keep that in mind. It's really up to Makoto to get as much information as we can from Akechi. We'll have to make sure we don't miss anything. Photo time! This is when we were at the food stand. Aww. Man, even yakisoba looks high class when Haru's eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having yakisoba from a food stand, though. It was more delicious than I imagined. It was. It wasn't the instant stuff, but still good. And don't know why, but food from a stall is always weirdly tasty. Speaking of, where are the pictures of us, Ann? You got pics of us too, right? How about the one you took of Raine's yakisoba with the big red mountain of ginger? Oh, no, that one went straight into the trash. I had dry seaweed all over my teeth.
Nice.
More coffee.
Hey!
Make sure your clothes up.
Yes, all right.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Aren't you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer. She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet.
The police haven't, but he has.
But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then. Who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Shit.
What do you want to talk about? No.
That's gotta be shopped.
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes? Wouldn't all of you know more about it than me? I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
Dude, it's the nav.
When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you. I'll take your silence as confirmation. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too.
I I knew it.
That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake. Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
I really hope this means that I'm not locked out of upping my confidant rating with him. Shit.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well.
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Dad knows too much.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party? Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together? People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun.
Fuck, now I'm panicking.
It seems like it's already begun.
Because I think I only have a Akechi up to like 5 or 6.
Let's get in there, Senpai!
And now, it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the Student Sharing Special! But before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down. Now everybody, join in. Don't fall behind the dance club or you're stuck.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in.
Wait a minute. Boy. No. Not the bots.
Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Joker. Callie! Hello! Welcome in. How are you?
Huh? Yo, who's that? Huh?
Din din din. What's for dinner? And can I have some? Bucket up ponytail.
That's crazy.
Alfredo! That sounds so yummy.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast! I feel like I danced my heart out back there. Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
Good job, ponytail.
It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going. Thank you. I'll be alright though. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon!
Post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that has gotten me nowhere. So I could use a change of pace. How about it? I'll be waiting at the gymnasium.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club! Everybody give them another round of applause!
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said. It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the Student Sharing Special! Round of applause, everyone!
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you.
Huh? Is he looking this way?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking to me, isn't he? So it really is me.
Come, come! Everyone's waiting!
Well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're a Kumara-san?
Yes.
My beloved.
I'm sure you're, still grieving. My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share.
Not even bringing up her dad. Right?
I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Huh?
Oh? Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers.
Shut the fuck up, kid! Oh my god.
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Well... Huh?
Oh! Like a hot knife through butter. A proposal cuts the silence.
Oh.
Wow, way to go!
I think it was him.
Oh, wait!
So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
I just wanted to shout the most audacious thing.
That wasn't what we were talking about.
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
Just when it was getting interesting.
MC, do your job!
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh?
Shakuharu, my beloved.
I still can't believe you said that. Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable.
Apparently not reliable enough if I can't fucking up my bond with Akechi. Fuck.
I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. As they say, who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun.
So am I.
But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this. I bought it earlier. Now then, let's go home.
Haven't a lot of people been losing their minds lately? Yeah, there's been a sudden increase. I bet it's because of the fan site. I heard the victims were on the rankings there. We should really be blaming the people who requested it.
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
What rank is Akechi at? He's like 5 or 6. I'm panicking.
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon.
Bro, I'm fucked, aren't I? Shit.
But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion, we'd have to let you go entirely.
Deadline is November 18th for rank 8. Okay.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
We're home!
Oh no.
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
Oh no. Fuck.
I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
We're innocent, Your Honor.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still. When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking. That one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you?
Shit.
You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well.
Shit.
Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school.
Shit.
The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he?
Shit.
And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow.
Shit.
Got anything to say?
Shit, 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 shit. I'm in pain. Fuck.
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole?
Futaba!
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? Wait, he doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months? And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out.
Thank fuck.
I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
We are Joker Sakura now. Our old last name.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Raine was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes. She was killed by a mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though. Didn't you say Boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Government official. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? But it makes sense. Wait a sec. If you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
I guess the chief had an inkling after all.
Nice. Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward.
Hey, wait!
Shouldn't you sleep on the sofa so that Futaba can go ahead and sleep on the bed? I'm gonna go home. Night.
Hey!
Fine.
Well then.
actually. I don't think I've actually inflicted any self-care on any of you. So y'all know the drill. Hydrate or dehydrate, untrim those spines, get a nice big stretch in because self-care is best care. And we are coming up pretty close to the 2-hour mark anyways. Sure. Methinks it might be time to take an actual quick self-care break. So let me just set up the things. Drop the load. God damn it, Chris. Wait, please do the thing. One second. I just love it when OBS does everything I tell it to do. It's great. Thank you, OBS. You're amazing. And perfect. And you never fuck up ever. There we go. Alright. So, we are going to take a quick little self-care break. In the meantime, words! We'll be back shortly. Little ducky, welcome in! How are you? We did eat that. That was fantastic. Same as before, I'm gonna let it go until we miss a level. Alright, G is the fake one. You guys are awesome at this. Good round, guys. Good round. Y'all did great. Anyways, Ducky, how are you? I read dictionaries for fun. You're gonna win! I don't know, anagrams just scratch my brain the right way. Doing good. How are you doing, dear? So far, so good. I think R might be the fake word. Yeah, alright. I mean, yeah, no. Gotta do what you gotta do. Oops. Maybe lore isn't a word. Awkward. Well done, guys. Well done. Golly is hard. Is it the spelling or is it the typing? That is the question. Yeah, I think so. Yes, okay. Oops. Nice. Well done, guys. Well done. Y'all are fantastic at this. You're doing great, Ducky. Absolutely great. No worries. Callie, how's that Alfredo? And I don't think you ever answered me. Can I have some? It's fine. We're on demon time. Right. Even though word hard. I hate all of it. All good. No apologies needed. Fuck. I'm lost. That's fine. Okay, so it's not S. Amazing. Amazing. Man, this could go for a while. Whoops. We're cooking. I was screaming burned at the screen. Callie was my witness. Wait. How were they a witness? Discord. Is T the fake one? Trying to figure out what the fucking hidden letter is. Oh, you guys are amazing. Still made it to level 14. That's really good. I'm struggling so bad. We did really good. Really, really good. Furthest we got was 16. We'll surpass it one day. Anyways, I didn't see what you were talking. I missed it earlier. Oh, the power of Discord calls. Okay, yeah, fair. Fair, fair, fair. That explains it. I hope y'all at least were able to get a little self-care in. Let's get back to it. Congratulations on breaking the 100 points. Very nice. Okay, I swear to God, I gotta make nice with the
That
Ketchi.
concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives.
Oh no.
And have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
As said, you should have known he wasn't gonna move as soon as words came up. Am I gonna have to take words away so you actually self-care?
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
My word.
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
The fucking desperate no that just left his mouth. I might have to get you guys on a Discord call on stream one of these days. I feel like that would be hilarious, having your live voiced commentary.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves.
We'd never get anywhere in game. I think I could keep us somewhat on track. I would be too busy laughing.
And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen? I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter.
Thanks, Dad.
Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right? I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly.
You're talking to Baldy, aren't you? You've got to be talking to Baldy.
That will be when their curtain falls.
Okay, let me check on my bond with Akechi, please.
Hey, great!
I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. I want to slap his bald head. Yeah, me too. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sipping around now. But 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good, though. Let's talk more in person.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it!
Calm down, Bakugo.
This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah. Let me check my bond, damn it. I need to see what I'm at.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry. You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it. You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
Come on. I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? Sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? Yeah, we're gonna overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay.
We can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything.
I should write something.
Save. Maybe. Where is Nakachi? Okay, he's at 6. That's better than I thought it would be. Because I wasn't sure if it was 5 or 6. That's 6 is okay. We can do this.
Nice. Hey.
Make sure you close up.
We have till November 18th to get him to 8. That's like 2 weeks. It should be fine. It's a little over 2 weeks.
Yes! All right.
Well then.
And like the next time I actually am able to hang out with him, it'll go up at least 1.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone.
Balk this guy.
Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late.
I want to slap his bald head.
The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister.
What's the saying? You may not fuck with politics, but politics will fuck with you.
I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Walter White, slap his bald head. Popeye, slap his bald head.
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
Let Ryuji swear. Let him say fuck already.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you were at your wit's end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence? You saying the police would do such a thing? It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten! My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you, too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us? Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
Similar. I don't hate him as of right now.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
Like, at this point, I think the only thing that'll make me hate him is if he's the one who double-crossed us.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird? Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation? That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
No, Akechi did.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that? I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
Boy.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
Well, like her history with men.
We're Phantom Thieves! Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first! There's something else we want you to look into.
Now, for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced a new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with Legislature Shito's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. I can talk. I can do the speaking thing. Where are we meeting today? Oh right, we were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? Hint, the government office district. I love this feel gif of it just bobbing in a circle in water. Kasumi Kaseki? Indeed. I've never heard of that place. Oh, I've heard of that place. Never been there, though. I promise I can read. My god. Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa. Just looking at the map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. The Diet Building is right near there, too. For real? What kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we are just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory? Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
Are they planning on setting up Sojiro?
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
Thank you for the hydrate, ass. Y'all know the drill. Hydrate or dihydrate because self-care is best care.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
God damn it, Futaba.
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if we were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met. Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena? Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Is it a casino?
What else is there?
No.
It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Called it.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here? We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes. I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Codename?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one. Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse. Now then.
Business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration route.
Wait!
Okay.
Looks like we'll be able to sneak in from here.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time? This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card, as always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
I feel somewhat nervous.
Well then, let us begin by securing our route.
Focus. I have something.
Indeed.
It won't open. Could it perhaps be blocked from the other side? We should probably try to look for another way through.
I can feel it.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
She can see us?
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
So you've come. The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Damn it! Over there!
It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her. Let us get after her, Joker.
I have something.
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Member's card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a players' club of sorts.
The Joker, we have to riz her up. I'm not rizzing anyone in this playthrough. I don't want to riz people. I'm good.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a players' club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player.
I said boo. Are we booing Akechi, or are we booing me not rizzing anyone?
Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
Me? Because I'm not romancing anyone? For no riz. Jesus. That's a little harsh. Don't you think? Fucking flies, man. He said not my streamer. My streamer has riz. He said justified, no riz. What? He's busy arting.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on,
Hence me
let's join this player
transcribing
thingy.
his words.
I would agree with you, but
A shadow!
as I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
No need to worry. I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you after all. I promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as those. Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood!
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Oh.
Robin Hood!
You're not so bad. And I am capable of much more. Now then, let us deal with the shadows quickly. Wait. Doesn't it sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier?
You're right.
I agree. I'd like to deal with them as quick as we can, but now that we have an infiltration route, I'd suggest we return for now and prepare. Very well. I trust your experience and judgment. Let us do just that. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we can continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We will need to explain the steps we take, though. That is unnecessary. First we secure an infiltration route, then send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest into physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce the steps would be something along those lines. A+. It ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this shit. I am not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Ichima-san's shadow seemed really confident. Yes, there is no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Very well. You will let me know when you enter the palace, yes? Of course. Perfect. I will be available at any time you need me. That's enough for now. Let's prepare well for the coming task. Ah, yes. My apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We will be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not an option here. Yes, I'll do my best to live up to all of your expectations.
The crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you've got. Okay.
This is a rare opportunity. Let's steal Nijima's heart. Things have really soured. There's even a bounty on you guys. But I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames, though. It's a problem for me, too, if people don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try and clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you.
So people are turning on us even in his survey? Our popularity is really at an all-time low. Nice! Hey!
Make sure you close up.
Whoa!
Yes! All right.
Well then.
The time has finally come. No matter what happens, we have to change your heart. I'll be counting on you. We may all have our own unique way of doing things, but we should just proceed forward as usual. Don't worry, I trust you. That's why I ask that you lend me your help.
Hey!
There's no need to get too worked up about this, right? Take as much time as you need to get ready. Anything goes as long as it helps out our mission. You have our trust. You're our leader, after all. I mean... You fool.
Okay. Nice!
You need something from the roof? It was coming out of the library.
It's you.
What do you plan on doing today?
I see.
So you wish to take advantage of our deal. I understand.
Very well. Well then. It's you.
Why?
Well... Yes. Let us head on. What are your thoughts?
That creature has such an unusual form. It's fascinating, is it not?
Yes.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Perhaps I'll try sketching that fish sometime soon. This sort of experience always leads me to new discoveries. By the way, it may be the fish we're looking at, but I'm feeling a bit hungry. I admire creative solutions, but this may not be the best time. Well then, let's continue onward. I wish to attend the Sea Lion show.
Shall we return home?
Every time you spend money, it's the last of your savings, my dude. Yo, Akechi, what is it? You got any idea? So, you got any idea who the true culprit might be? Oh yeah, you said you saw a masked guy, right? I wanted to ask him about that too. Did you really see him? That masked guy's gotta be the true culprit, right? If this so-called true culprit is acting alone, then there can be no mistake about it. I see. The next question is, who is that masked man? Unfortunately, I do not know that much. You're useless. That is quite harsh. Aw, you're making me blush. That wasn't a compliment. At this point, I have yet to even grasp any clues. But once this is dealt with, I will surely capture him. I promise you that. Perfect. Leave it to me. It may sound somewhat odd for me to say this, but I am an exceptional detective. I assure you, I will catch this culprit. Look forward to it.
He doesn't have any clues, but he's confident enough to say he can definitely catch the guy. No wonder he's a star detective. Even the way he talks about these things is different from us.
Hey!
Make sure you close up.
Whoa!
Yes! All right.
Well then.
Good morning. My sister is serious. Her determination to win this fight is reflected in that casino. She won't be easy to beat. I know that better than anyone. I want to understand our situation as soon as possible. Let's go to the palace today.
sorry.
Not yet.
Perhaps I am getting a bit too high-strung. But I can't bear seeing my sister like this. We'll stop her, no matter what. If you're going by any chance, let me know. I'll make sure I'm ready at a moment's notice.
I missed the pokes. Oops.
Beautifully executed. It's you. I see. Very well. Well then.
Hey!
Hi.
Good evening. God damn it. I need to hang out with you. Fuck. Not helpful.
Hey!
Make sure your clothes up.
What days did you say that Akechi was available to hang out? Was it Wednesdays?
Yes! All right.
Well then.
Wednesdays and Saturdays. Okay. Baby girl's leaving? Are you kidding me? This is so sad. I think I know who the Phantom Thieves are. If we report them, will we get 30 million yen? Want to just report anyone who seems suspicious?
You know,
it's already November. We've gone through pretty much all the school events now, so that frees you up for studying. It'll be colder from now on, so wrap up warm and don't get sick. I mean it. If If you even think you've got a fever, then go see the nurse. Speaking of the nurse's office, baby girl's gonna be leaving us on the 18th. If you need to talk to him, now's the time. He was kind of a quiet guy, but it was nice having him around. I'll be kind of sad to see him go. So if he helped any of you feel better, make sure you thank him before he's gone. Anyway, time to start class. Man, time really flies. A whole year's gone by already. Was school always like this? Don't it feel kind of different than usual? Do you think? I'm getting a weird feeling too. What do you mean? It's like the people around us seem restless or something. Pretty unsettling, right? It's not just me that thinks nothing has changed. Nothing seems unusual on my end. What about you, Makoto? Someone ask for me? Everything's normal over here. We most certainly did not ask for you. Is Makoto sick today? Sorry, I only just noticed the chat right now. I think everyone's just agitated by the Phantom Thieves rumors. Try not to be affected by the people around you. It's important to stay calm in times like these.
Hey!
Ah, you're back.
Hey! Hey, hey! Oh! Yes! Okay. Yeah! Yes.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Well
Miss some Pokemon? There will be more, I'm sure. I don't know how often, technically, the Pokemon show up, but... Alright. Not gonna catch you, man.
Good morning.
I was working late yesterday, so I'm tired today.
Speaking of which...
I trust you haven't forgotten about the deadline. I'm going to give it everything I have for your sakes as well. Also, once the Phantom Thieves finish this final job, I don't think I'll be seeing you privately like this anymore. I mean, it's just how it sounds. Once you've disbanded, everyone's going to be busy tracking down the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns. Until that happens, though, let's continue to work together. I'll be going now. I've been a teacher for 20 years now, but this has been the craziest year of my career. There were those incidents in April, then the Phantom Thieves and the principal. Yes, As you young folk might say, the situation is indeed quite whack. Perhaps you're wondering why I'm using such hip terminology. Now then, Twitch TV-kun. Fuck off. No.
Ah, let's
The
see
word
how
whack
you're doing.
was originally part of a code used by ancient thieves. Can you tell me the meaning of the word whack in thieves' camps? I can't tell you, but Google can. Stolen goods, you say? Intriguing.
This is it.
Oh, not bad.
You know a lot about this, do you? I dare say you must be pretty whack yourself. Fuck off. I'm joking, of course. Still, you must be quite diligent in your studies. Thieves of olden days might have worked in groups, but at the end of the day, they all expected to get their cut. If you wanted your part of a haul of riches... Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. If you wanted your part of a haul of riches your group stole, you would demand your whack, you see.
No way.
Nice going!
If today's youth are freely using thieves' camp to each other in broad daylight, then truly we live in whack times indeed.
I see.
I've been listening to a lot of teenagers, but I'm not sure I've heard any of them say that. Still, he's trying so hard. It would be a shame to correct him. Let me hang out with Akechi.
Hey!
Fuck.
Oh, Mako-chan! I didn't realize we take the same train.
Haru, what a coincidence. I was just thinking of you.
Oh, were you?
Yep. How should I put this? Our battles from this point forward are only going to get tougher, right? So, I've been reflecting on our approaches to combat in the hopes of finding some new tactics. In the end, I came up with something, but I realized I'll need your help with it.
Me? Sure. If I can be of any help, I'd love to work with you on this.
I appreciate it. So, what I'm thinking is...
Thank you for the big stretch, Az. I appreciate it. But in addition to the stretch, we should also make sure we untrim those spines and get a nice big stretch in because self-care is best care. That shit just saved my soul. What saved your soul? What did I miss? Aside from you shit-talking my lack of riz. I do have to get ready for bed, so I gotta get going. Love your face. Have a great rest of the night, morning, whatever it may be for you and everyone in chat. Thank you so much for popping in, Ducky. I'm so glad that you were here. I hope you have a great sleep, okay? Ordering 5 double quarter pounders. The stretch. Unshrimp that spine, my dude. I know you're arting over there. I'm glad I got to catch your stream. Good night, all. Good night, Ducky.
Mako-chan?
Now that I think about it, this is probably going to sound rather absurd.
Don't worry. If it's your idea, Mako-chan, I'm sure it'll be great.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Well, ready to hear it?
Huh?
So, any thoughts?
What a great idea! I'd be honored to help.
Oh, thank you. Well, I hope it works out.
Mm-hmm. Just leave it to me. But wow, Mako-chan, you come up with some pretty bold moves sometimes. I really look up to you for that.
Do you? I'm not sure how that makes me feel, but thank you.
The star will will grant us our wish if it's based on such a great plan. I'm positive.
Beautifully executed.
Here, this is for you. It was a resounding success.
So, this is the location you've been using as a hideout.
Can we just get started?
Forced investigation will take place on November 20th. That's our deadline this time.
Is there any possibility of that investigation being moved to an earlier date?
I highly doubt it.
How can you be so sure? Didn't they want to catch us as soon as they possibly could?
They may be corrupt, but they are still a bureaucracy. Certain steps must be taken in order to continue forward. Unless their situation becomes extremely dire, they won't act with only circumstantial evidence.
I'm impressed, Detective Man. You sure know a lot about internal affairs.
Yes, he is quite promising.
Well, this is a purely give-and-take relationship. You taught me the inner workings of the Phantom Thieves, so it's only fair I return the favor.
I should have worked on his relationship sooner.
And I will be sure to contact everyone if the investigation team makes any odd movements.
That would be helpful.
All right.
No.
Huh?
Hey, hey!
Ah.
Oh!
Hey there. So this equipment...
Oh! Yeah! Hey!
All right. All right.
Wanna head back?
Let me hang out with the fucker already.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, hey!
Okay, thank you. Do you have time today? I was thinking we could play another game of billiards. After all, losing doesn't sit well with either of us, am I right? Yes, yes, yes. I'll be waiting in Kichijoji.
Hey.
Billiards is such a fascinating game, don't you think? You can't simply strike the ball you're aiming for. You have to be indirect, but precise, to land it in the pocket. Precisely. And the most interesting part is that it has so many parallels to a theoretical perfect crime.
Also,
you eliminate your target without ever directly connecting yourself to it. I don't suppose that rings any bells. That's right. Even the cases of criminals' hearts being changed too. Everything happening around us, every little inconsequential event, may simply be one ball striking another. But there's no guarantee that the ball can be precisely controlled. and despite the player's best intentions, the ball may strike many unrelated obstacles in its path. Even then, do you still intend to play this game?
Not bad.
Impressive. You win.
How about this?
That was quite a heated match. Shall we cool off in the evening breeze for a moment?
Very impressive.
Even if it was with my self-imposed handicap, I'm impressed you beat me. You've become quite skilled. Coming from anyone else, that would have sounded like sarcasm, though that only makes it sting even more. Remember when I said before that you and I are similar? We're both victims of unjust adults, and now we have the will and power to rise up against them. Yet I'm doing so as a detective, and you're acting as a phantom thief. Our stances couldn't be more different. For now, yes. But even that united front will soon end, and after that, everything will return to the way it was, no? Why not join me instead? All you'd have to do is abandon the teammates you have now.
How about this?
About it? You truly are intriguing. I agree. I think a relationship of equals suits us better than being co-conspirators anyway, no matter what else may change. In any case, what you've just said carries great weight. Remember what you decided and don't run from it, alright? That said, as long as we're working together, you'll have my strength.
Leave it to me.
Rest assured, I'll do my part. You'll find me very useful indeed. Crank that shit, please.
Alright.
Thank you. That reminds me. I did say that if you ever beat me using my right hand, I'd face you with all my ability. Oh, I'll keep that in mind.
Good night, then.
Well then, farewell for now. Hey, it's me. Is it alright if we chat for a bit? You never cease to amaze me. It wasn't against my dominant hand, of course, but I still can't believe you beat me. Your competitive spirit definitely deserves praise. You really were terrible at first, but you caught up to me in no time. I have to ask, why do you get so competitive against me? We're rivals, aren't we? Yes, that's right. Neither of us can afford to lose, because we fight in service of our principles. And that is precisely why I cannot allow you to change. As you are now, as you think now, I cannot allow you to win over me. Well, perhaps that's a bit much. I'll let you go for now. Good night.
Hey! Hey! Nice!
Okay.
Everyone's here. Okay, let's go. You didn't forget anything, did you? Okay, let's begin.
We'll need to somehow get the elevator moving. And for that, we will need to have a member's card. Where are we gonna get one, though? There's not too many places we can go right now.
Hey.
I doubt we will find one simply lying on the ground in the main hall. I suggest we head for the back room. But why? I will explain later. In any case, let's try to find an entrance.
I have something. See it. Show me your true form.
Now's our chance. Her skills will work.
Persona.
Oh yeah, I have the fuck you, I win. Persona.
White Rider! Ravage them!
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool!
Job, Futaba.
Okay.
Leave the new.
I'll reveal your true form. Not
Got the advantage. Don't rush this. We're evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down.
Persona! You're mine.
Enemies defeated. All right, let's catch your breath. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Hey, that's a treasure chest. It's fun time.
I'll reveal your true form. Let's go!
Got the advantage. Don't rush this. We're evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down. We're evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down.
There! Manifest! Ready anytime. Keep the momentum!
One enemy taken out! Good one, Crow! Persona! It's still alive! 2 enemies left. Let's don't mess this up.
Bam!
The enemy
Let's
is
go.
electrified. Melee may work, but you might get shocked.
down!
Enemies defeated!
Got it.
Good work, Joker! Just like I thought. A new skill. Now I can fight harder.
All right.
We had room to spare.
Indeed.
It seems this is the back room. Then let's check around. We may find something useful. Like what? I get it. You mean some kind of customer... some data terminal. A bunch you're so quick to understand. Though, even if I were to find such a terminal, there is nothing my meager skills could do about it. That's where I come in. Leave it all to me.
I have something. Show me your true form!
Now's our chance! Beat him up!
We're evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down.
Very clever. Come! Ravage them!
Persona! Shall we? Someone finish it off!
Persona! Not bad.
The enemy is electrified. Melee may work, but you might get shocked.
Persona! White Rider! Go down!
Shit. I'm not sure there is a single player game with a longer main quest. She's on. We've been at this for a bit. I don't mind though.
Okay.
All right, next.
Focus. I have something. Focus. I'll reveal your true form.
I don't deserve that ambush.
That one's just weird. I don't know what it's gonna
Let's
do.
go.
Stay alert. Curse attacks won't work.
Persona. Legion. Go down.
Two enemies floored. Not bad, Joker.
We're evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down.
Persona. Hold on. It's time.
You've got good moves, but maybe we should check for weaknesses first.
This isn't it. Do it.
All right, on to the next.
Persona. We need to move on. Persona!
Ooh, free stuff. It's like fireworks. Oh, so pretty. And so much damage. That's all of it. You did great, Noir. Good work, everyone.
shadow eliminated. Let's go, Joker. Focus.
Oh? Joker!
There's a shadow. Be careful.
Show me your true form.
Surprise attack?
Persona!
Successful. Now just don't lose.
Taste my wrath. Now, Robin.
And there it goes. Good one, Crow.
The optimal
All
choice.
right, on to the next.
Persona. White Rider. Ravage them.
Nice. Joker took one out.
God damn it, Futaba.
You're already dead.
It's a step forward.
Okay.
Piece of cake.
I'll reveal your true form.
I've got the advantage. Her skills will work.
Persona!
2 enemies floored. Not bad, Joker.
Go!
All
I'll
right,
do it.
on to the next.
Persona! Robin Hood!
And there it goes. Good one, Crow. Beat him up.
Learned your lesson?
All right.
Not right now.
Leave the noobs and let's go.
We'll see.
It's somewhere.
Huh? Is there a safe room around here somewhere?
Oh good, I can save.
Oh.
I'll just add this.
82 hours in. Jesus. But on that note, it is getting a little bit late, and I do have to work tomorrow, so probably this is going to be a good place to end for tonight. Let me just see if there's anyone we can raid out to. Show a little bit of love. You should call off. I'm not calling off. I can't call off. I need paychecks. You know what? Why don't we do... Looks like our very own Epic Mustache is streaming, and looks like they are playing another Crab's Treasure. We can show them some love tonight. That seems like a good plan. I am planning on streaming a little bit more tomorrow night when I get in from work. Probably starting closer to 11. Just closing and whatnot. To the stash man, indeed. But yeah, I've got a closing shift tomorrow, so it'll be a little bit later. If you'd like to stay updated on when I will be live again, in addition to making sure you've got my Twitch notifications on for my channel, you can join my Discord. There is a link to an open invite to my server in my Twitch profile page. Jeeves has thrown a link in chat, and if you are catching the VOD over on YouTube, hopefully that link will be in the video description. YouTube is being a little bit mean to me right now, so if it's not in the video description, you can just pop over to my Twitch profile page and it will be there. Come say hey and join the chaos. Speaking of which, I will be posting the VOD of the stream to YouTube over the next day or so. Let's throw a quick prayer up to the internet gods. Glory to them, hallowed are their names. There is a playlist of this playthrough of Post-Rona 5 Royale already set up and ready to go, so you can catch up on anything that you've missed if you feel so inclined. I have also been told that my streams are a fantastic sleep aid, so there is that as well. End of stream shiny. Excellent. I'm glad you got a shiny there, Kit. But yeah. The link to my YouTube channel can also be found in my Twitch bio. But thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be, wherever you are.